introduction, and I have to always been told about climate change, and at school, on the news, on the radio, on social media, but I had always feel that in was such a big problem, and everyone will be doing something about it. Um, like like if it was a zombie patient, but it happened yet. Even though we're already in the middle of the sixth mass extinction, with up to 200 species getting extinct every single day. And for development, uh, maybe is you might wonder what the origins of climate change is. Well, it had started with industrial revolution and is attributed to the expansion of the greenhouse effect. Um, in order to change the present and future, we have um, to go back to the past and learn from those mistakes. For example, in the 70s, people used a lot airspace for crazy looks. And there also was an overdose of CFC, carbons, and I don't know what more, but the ones that we use it in airspace, air conditioners, refrigerators, and more, maybe. Turned out they were destroy ozone layer, and the one that protects of use from harmful UV radiation coming from the sun, which causes damage to crops and the ground damage to immune system and is even skin cancer. Global warming is a global problem. It has to be resolved by all of us. Individuals and organizations have to take an action. Um, how 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 can we expect that the forest forest countries care about climate change if they don't have the infrastructure or privilege we have and we don't take care of? It takes 10 seconds to produce 10 tons of toxic gases that goes up to the atmosphere. Air pollution is composed 99% by carbon dioxide and 1% of methane, which mostly comes from producing fossil fuels and waste management and raising livestock. But it's more lethal than CO2, but CO2 lasts more in the atmosphere than methane. So that is easier to reduce. And the weather vapor is also one of air pollutants. It's the most abundant greenhouse gas, but increase the as the earth atmosphere warms, and so does the possibilities of clouds and precipitations. uh, making in the one of most important feedback mechanics to the greenhouse effect. Um, Another is nitrous oxide. It's a powerful greenhouse gas produced by practice, soil cultivation practice, like the ones used in organic fertilizers, fossil fuel combustion, and biomass burning. I don't think. Yes. Also, chance in the zone energy has played a role in climate change, like when it increased volcanic activity in the Little Ice Age. But it isn't the only blameworthy, as we have also increased our carbon footprint. The methane we emit comes from agriculture, energy production, and management. The methane, the methane organized from the production comes from straight oil, gas and carbon, and also from transporting gas through pipelines. And those leaks can be prevented and repaired nowadays because of the technology designed. Uh, in a fact, there's going to be a satellite which will be able to quantify and locate methane emissions from the space. Waste management comes from bacteria decompose, garbage landfills, and wastewater. Methane from the garbage landfills can be sucked out using pipelines with vacuums and using it to produce energy. As society, we can see food waste to composting centers. Uh, The agriculture emits the most and is the hardest to lower. Animals from livestock burn methane produced by dehacening plants. Um, it can be reduced introducing better quality quality feed, and also scientists are developing new technologies to reduce methane produced in cows' stomach without negative consequence for them. The livestock manure produce methane. It can cover it and be pumped to digester that capture methane, um, which can then be used in calefacción and electricity. Rice production has bad water distribution. It creates in conditions for bacteria to grow and form methane. And its solution is as simple as maintaining a shallow level of water in the rice fields. And effects that scientists had predicted in the past would result from global climate change and are now occurring loss of sea ice, accelerated sea level longer, sea, 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 sea level rise, and longer, more intense heat waves. And for conclusion, I think if we don't stop this now, the temperatures will continue to rise from three seasons and growing season will lengthen. There will be change in precipitations and precipitation patterns with increasing raining events. There is there will be more drones and heat waves, and cool waves will be less intense everywhere. Hurricanes will be stronger and more intense. Sea level will rise up to meters by 2100, and the Arctic will like it become ice free. Rex meaning and decision making are always unstable, ignoring risk and focusing only on uncertainty is just a distraction. Uh, Greta Thunberg once said, the one thing we need more than hope is in action.